all about information, education, and entertainment.
Maybe that's before now. Solutions 93.9 FM has raised the standard of radio broadcast to preferring solutions in all human angles. 939 FM, the remedy.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
From the streets to the stadiums.
Ramo Stars away from home against Shooting Stars. Battle of the Stars.
From local leagues to global glory. It's time for Kickoff Sports Show. Breaking sport news, match analysis, hot takes, and real sports conversation. Join Youngstricker 9 a.m. weekdays as it brings the passion, the fact, the fire, every whistle, every goal, every moment.
Haaland shot, 2-1 City. Erling Haaland rifles it into the roof of the...
Kickoff Sports Show, exclusive to Solutions 93.9 FM.
I think it might be a difficult night for Vinicius, but the thing about Vinicius and the nature of him is that he only needs one.
He loves this sort of game, and he might put Real Madrid into the lead here. He's got a fantastic chance to do so, and he screws the shot wide. Goulet. Brilliant from Arda Goulet. Can he finish the shot and the brilliant save from Soria? Well, everything about that was spectacular. The turn, real opportunity that for Real Madrid to take the lead.
Wow, what a goal that would have been from Arda Goulet. You see those kind of turns quite often in the middle.
Might drop for Vázquez. Luis Milla out to Iglesias. Iglesias with the early cross. Headed away by Rudiger, only as far as Aaron Barry. And on the volley, what a spectacular goal that is! It's Satriano who scores. Well, the man who'd never been to the Bernabeu to see a game, much less play in this stadium, has lit it up with a fantastic opening goal. And against the run of play, Getafe have the lead.
And what an absolutely brilliant strike that is from Satriano. A completely fantastic goal. And I don't want to overplay the role of Luis Milla in it, but in the moment when the ball was bouncing around, he was the one that had the clarity to go to the right-hand side. There's still a huge amount that has to happen from there. But this is one of the things that Getafe do really well, is get the ball occasionally. I thought that was gratuitous. Not particularly bad, but gratuitous.
Good corner, and headed just wide by Antonio Rudiger. Well, it was a superb delivery from Maston. Chamonix's made a run forward. He's the furthest forward at the moment for Real Madrid. In he goes to Dani Carvajal, out to Mastantuono. They're lining up in the middle. The cross comes in, and it's Vinicius at the back post, and it's almost turned in at the other post.
It's a really, really good one. It was both Vinicius and Rodrigo coming in at far post. I'm not sure who was closest to that.
Rodrigo
isn't it?
With the header.
He's tired as well. I saw him trying to chase down with Rudiger then. It was really, really hard for him to do so.
Ball played into Mastantuono. Mastantuono gets the shot away. It's saved by Soria. Out for a corner. Whistle's gone again. And this time I think it's Lisa who's been... No, well, the red card is in the referee's hand.
I think Mastantuono's been sent off.
Mastantuono's been sent off. Vinicius is in the referee's ear. Mastantuono has a word as well. Keeps talking. Referee turns to have a look.
It was 3 times, wasn't it?
And out
with a hand over the mouth, 3 times.
In the end, he keeps possession, which is the next best thing. I think the flag might be up on this near side anyway.
He's going to get sent off.
There's a yellow card for Lisi. He's already been booked. So Getafe are also reduced to 10 men. Headed away by Boselli. And there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid were 4 points behind Barcelona at the start of play. They are still 4 points behind.
Real Madrid lost more ground in the Spanish La Liga title race as a stunning four-star strike from Martin Satriano and Getafe shocking 1-0 victory at the Santiago Bernabeu. Back-to-back defeat for the Los Blancos, and it looks like the Spanish La Liga title this season is for Barcelona to lose. With that, we say beautiful Tuesday morning to you, every sport-loving fan listening to the show right now. This is your Remedy Radio Dial Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan. Welcome to Kickoff Sports Show. We do this every working day of the week from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We serve you the latest happenings in the ever exciting world of sport. A Kickoff Sports Show live on the Remedy Radio Dial. On the show every day of the week, we talk boxing, we talk basketball, we talk tennis, we talk the round-the-leather sport of football every weekday. On the show every morning like this. And of course, it feels good to be back on your radio set on a day like this, a day where the Premier League is making a big return during the week. Well, a lot in stock for you today. Updates coming from the Indian Wells, update from the NBA, update concerning the Premier League matches that will go down today. Not forgetting the second leg of the Spanish Copa del Rey between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid much later on the show. You can join the program live on our Facebook fan page and also on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. That's how to watch the program live on Facebook and also on YouTube. Go there, let's interact, let's talk about some interesting matchups that will go down today. Ladies and gentlemen, do not get it twisted. This is the voice of the sports wizard. My name is Omoniji Alade, and once again I am ready to take you on a journey ride into the ever exciting world of sport. Well, charity they say begins at home, but this morning we take our charity to the United States of America to talk about the Indian Wells Master. It's all about the qualification event. Well, all qualification games will be decided today, and of course the competition proper will begin tomorrow, Wednesday. In the wee hours of today, we had a lot of people booking their spot in the Indian Wells Masters in the ATP 1000 category. Vitaly Sachoko was beaten by Mackenzie McDonald in the wee hours of today. It ended 6-2, 6-1. Elsewhere, Roman Andras Bachuriga defeated Moise Chigi 7-6, 4-6, 7-6. It ended. Vit Koperiva also was victorious, beating Ray Sakamoto 6-4, 7-6. Jagalech also was beaten by Marcelo Barrios 3-6, 3-6 in 2 straight sets. Not forgetting the matchup between Michel Kruger and the Belos Rechiva 6-7, 6-4. It ended in the wee hours of today. More matches to go down in the Indian Wells Masters qualification event. Alexander Vukic in action against Dino Pizemic. 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Benjamin Bonzi against Shitaro Michizuki by 8:30 as well. And not forgetting Christopher O'Connell on court today against Nicolas Bashilevili. Daniel Marida against Dane Sweeney. Martin Luduka against Sho Shikomuro. And of course, Francisco Mastrelli will be on court against Thiago Augustine much later today. Now let's talk about the ladies. Also, more matches to go down today in the Indian Wells Masters qualification event, WTA 1000. Anastasia Sankukova against Linda Fruchevova later today. Kayla Day against Daria Samsteja also to come. Elvilina Kalana against Talia Gisborne. It's gonna be a long list really. Katie Bott also in action today against Victoria Jimenez. Not forgetting Priscilla On taking on Daja Vidamova by 11:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Storm Hunter also in court today against Laolia John by 11:30 p.m. later today. So all of these matchups will go down in the Indian Wells Masters qualification event, and the tournament proper will begin tomorrow, Wednesday, the 4th of March. All right, moving away from tennis on the show this morning, let's talk basketball coming from the Nigerian scene. Well, it's all about the NBBF, the Nigeria Basketball Federation. We got reports yesterday that they have formally approved plans for the Nigeria Senior Women's Basketball Team, the Tigress, to embark on the landmark tour of the United States that will also include a historic WNBA preseason fixture Now, the decision was taken on Sunday at the Lagos Boat Club, where the board, led by the NBBF president, Amaju Musakida, mapped out its priorities for a demanding international calendar year. And we also understand that the Tigers will take on the WNBA side, the Minnesota Lynx, on the 27th of April 2026 at the T-Mobile Center. So that means the Tigers will become the first African national team to face a WNBA franchise and the first continental champion to do so. Interesting days ahead for the Tigers. Well, you also need to know that the NBBF board also approved preparations for other key international engagements in the year 2026, including the men's FIBA World Cup qualifying windows 3 and 4 and other continental competitions. So save that date, mark that date in your calendar. The 27th of April, we're going to see the Tigers go head-to-head against WNBA franchise. That's talking about the Minnesota Lynx at the T-Mobile Center. Okay, still talking basketball on the show this morning. Let's take you to America and talk about the National Basketball Association regular season. In the wee hours of today, Golden State Warriors were beaten by the Los Angeles Clippers. Not a good one for the team I support, but of course it is what it is. So in case you missed that game, let's take you back to the action between the Los Angeles Clippers and the GSW.
The old Derrick Jones would have probably hesitated right there. Letting it fly, having success, especially that corner three.
Leonard the steal, sidestepping bucket.
And they also know the guys had the picks. You know, Giannis, he's young. Oh my God, it's another one. Jesus.
And it's Podziemski on the leak out. Mathurin trailing. Podziemski with the slam. It's a 16-2 Warrior run.
These Warriors guards are crashing.
No, they are. They're just playing with a different type
of energy. And the takeaway by Mathurin. Working on Podziemski, and he finishes on the other end.
Better at Penn State last year, but 2 years ago at Northern Illinois, he did not average many points. Didn't get the ball much.
Up and under, had to get it over the top of Neuterhauser, and somehow Podziemski finishes.
Basketball. Timely shot there by Post. Clippers took their first lead of the game.
And Garland takes it right back, actually ties the game at 82. The Clippers, Leonard claims his 8th rebound.
Who was it, Robbie? Were you challenging his confidence issues in the first half?
Who's that? Mathurin.
Oh. And a 3-ball for Kawhi. Trailing by as many as 17. They led by as many as 17. What a second half turnaround as the Clippers take down the Warriors 114 to 101.
Well, there you go. Kawhi Leonard netted 23 points as the Los Angeles Clippers rallied from 17-point deficit to beat the Golden State Warriors 114 to 101 points. That happened in the wee hours of today. Elsewhere, Peyton Pritchard netted 25 points, while of course rookie Hugo Gonzalez also had a career high of 18 points and 16 rebounds as the Boston Celtics beat Milwaukee Bucks 108 to 81 points to spoil the Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo's return from a right calf strain. Well, Derrick White also netted 18 points and 9 assists for the Celtics, who have won 3 straight games in the NBA this season. Not a good return for Giannis Antetokounmpo, even though he had 19 points, but that was not enough for the Milwaukee Bucks as they were beaten in the wee hours of today by the Boston Celtics. And more matches were decided in the NBA in the wee hours of today. Utah Jazz lost at home by 30 points to Denver Nuggets, 125 to the Jazz, 128 to the Nuggets. While, of course, we also saw the game between the Washington Wizards and the Houston Rockets. At the end of the day, the Wizards got 118 points, while, of course, the Rockets had 123 points. So those were the result of games decided in the NBA in the wee hours of today. All right, away from basketball, now let's talk combat sports. Let's talk boxing. Countdown to the big bout between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. But yesterday, we understand that Floyd Mayweather will fight veteran Greek kickboxer Mike Zambidis in an exhibition bout that will go down in June before his rematch with Manny Pacquiao. Remember, we understand that Pacquiao and Mayweather will fight at the Sphere in Las Vegas on Saturday, the 19th of September. And it's going to be a rematch of their 2015 fight, the fight of the century, and also the richest bout in boxing history. And for Floyd Mayweather, he announced he's going to come out of retirement for the fourth time 2 weeks ago. And he has also decided to take on Zambidis in Athens, Greece, to prepare for his fourth professional boxing match in 9 years. While for Floyd Mayweather's opponent, Zambidis is 45 years of age and he boasts a 157 to 204 kickboxing record with 87 knockout victories in his illustrious career. And his last official fight was in June 2015. While for Floyd Mayweather, the last time he had an official fight was as far back as 2017. But get to know in June, Floyd Mayweather will take on the Greek boxer Mike Zambidis in an exhibition bout that will go down in June before the big one on the 19th of September against Manny Pacquiao. Okay, it's exactly 15 minutes gone past 9 a.m. For now, we go on a quick commercial break. When I come back, we shall be talking about NPFL. Barao FC won their game yesterday. And of course, we shall be taking an update from the camp of the Super Falcons ahead of the second leg of their friendly against the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. Stay here. More to come on Kickoff Sports Show after this commercial break.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Awenia Arena Event Center?
Awenia Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they will work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awenia Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Okado, Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awenia Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
(9:18 a.m. on the clock. You're still live on Kickoff Sports Show on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM Ibadan. You're hanging out with the sports wizard Omoniyi Alade. That's my real name. Now let's take you to the NPFL. The Nigerian Premier Football League, where a game was decided yesterday between Barao FC and Plateau United. At the end of the day, the game ended 2-1. Barra FC came from a goal down to win by 2-1. And with a victory, Barra FC now occupy the 10th position on the NPFL log. 37 points for Barra FC, while for Plateau United, they remain 12th on the NPFL log with 36 points after playing 28 matches in the NPFL this season. Okay, away from the NPFL, let's take it to Yaoundé, Cameroon, where the Super Falcons of Nigeria are keen to redeem themselves today against the indomitable Lionesses. Remember, both teams will clash again at the Military Stadium in Yaoundé to conclude a two-match arrangement organized by the NFF and also the Football Federation of Cameroon. And that is in preparation for this year's Women's Africa Cup of Nations that will go down once again in Morocco. And for the head coach of the Super Falcons, his name is Justin Madugu. A lot of people expect him to tweak his formation, to tweak his tactics, and possibly make changes to his personnel as the Super Falcons aim for victory in that particular friendly encounter. 4 p.m. today, that match between the Super Falcons and the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon will be live, so you can also watch for yourself. We wish the Falcons all the very best. All right, moving on the show this morning, let's take you to the Spanish La Liga, where a game was played last night between Real Madrid, the Los Blancos, and Getafe. At the end of the day, Real Madrid were beaten at home, stunned by Getafe, 1-0 attended. They missed the chance to move within 1 point of La Liga leaders Barcelona after Martin Satriano's spectacular strike gave Getafe a shock victory at the Santiago Bernabeu. Satriano scored a winner before halftime when his breathtaking volley nestled into Thibaut Courtois' top corner. And that means Real Madrid suffered back-to-back defeat in the Spanish La Liga. Remember, last week they were beaten by Osasuna, and just yesterday they were beaten one more time by Getafe. So it means Real Madrid are 4 points behind Barcelona, having both now played 26 matches. Looks like Barca are going to run away with the Spanish La Liga title this season, but fingers crossed, a lot of matches to still go down in the Spanish La Liga. Well, for Real Madrid, away again without Kylian Mbappe because the 27-year-old has been struggling with an injury to the external ligaments of his left knee. And of course, we understand that he's not going to have a surgery at this stage of the injury, according to reports we got from Real Madrid yesterday. We also understand that Kylian Mbappe could also be a doubt to face Manchester City. That will be in the first leg of their last 16 Champions League tie next week. Hey, there's fire on the mountain for Real Madrid. Indeed, you want to say. Well, more games were decided yesterday across the board. We had 2 games go down in the Italian Serie A, not forgetting what also happened yesterday in some other leagues across Europe. Well, like I said, Real Madrid were beaten 1-0 in the Spanish La Liga. In the Serie A, Pisa lost at home to Bologna by 1-0. Udinese annihilated Fiorentina 3-0 attended yesterday in the land of the Azzurri. All right, still in Spain this morning, let's talk about the second leg of the Spanish Copa del Rey between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. For Barcelona head coach Hansi Flick says his team will need more than just Lamine Yamal to make the impossible possible in today's Copa del Rey semi-final against the Rojiblancos. Remember, Barca were beaten 4-0 in the first leg. And of course, it's going to be a very big mountain to climb when both teams file again, reconvene at the Spotify Camp Nou today. And here's the voice of Barcelona's coach Hansi Flick saying Barcelona has got the quality to make the impossible possible in today's encounter.
Everyone knows what happens tomorrow. So we have 4 goals behind. So we want to make the impossible possible. So this is our goal for tomorrow. We all know that it's not easy, but at the end we never give up, and we start this match. Important is that, of course, that we have a clean sheet. Of course, this is very important, but also believe in our strengths, believe that we can do it. We also have to play smart, but with this hunger to make it happen. So this is what I want to see from the team. I think we saw in the last game against Villarreal, we saw a totally different team. So everyone was fighting, and we have a lot of dynamic, a lot of intensity in our game. This is what we have to do also tomorrow, and play like a team, play like one unit. And this is maybe especially for tomorrow the key.
We want to make the impossible possible. The voice of Barca's manager, Hansi Flick, right there saying they want to make sure they overturn the 4 goals deficit when they file out against Atletico Madrid by 9 p.m. Nigerian time in the Spanish Copa del Rey. Right away from Spain football, let's talk about the English Premier League. More matches to go down tonight. Well, at the Vitality Stadium at 8:30 p.m., AFC Bournemouth will be the host of Brentford in the English Premier League today. Same time, Everton will take on Burnley at the Hill Dickinson Stadium in the city of Liverpool. Or same time, Leeds United at the Elland Road will be the host of Sunderland at 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. And to come much later tonight, 9:15 p.m., Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux against the Liverpool Football Club. Matches that are set to go down tonight in the English Premier League. Now, this is an update concerning Brighton and Hove Albion. Their striker, Danny Welbeck, has triggered a 12-month option in his contract to extend his deal to the end of next season. Well, Danny Welbeck is 35 years of age, and of course his current contract was due to expire at the end of this season. But it is understood the option for an extra year is now in place for Danny Welbeck, former Manchester United striker, former striker of Wolverhampton Wanderers as well in the English Premier League. Well, for Welbeck, he signed a new 2-year deal in 2024, but the existence of the 12-month option was not reported at the time. But right now, it's triggered that extension and is going to stay at the Amex Stadium until the end of next season. Alright, and finally on the show this Tuesday morning, let's talk about Tottenham Hotspur. UEFA has fined Tottenham Hotspur and given them a suspended ban from selling away tickets after 3 supporters made a Nazi salute towards Eintracht Frankfurt fans. Remember, the incident occurred during their Champions League fixture, which Spurs won 2-0 at the German club's Deutsche Bank Park on the 28th of January. And for UEFA, they said the ban for the racist or discriminatory behavior of its supporters, that was why they gave Tottenham Hotspur a 3-match ban, and also they suspended them in terms of ticket sales. So in case you don't know, Tottenham were fined £26,000, that's 30,000 euros by UEFA. And of course, they also fined them £1,966 for objects thrown by their supporters during that match against Eintracht Frankfurt in January earlier this year. And that's how we anchor Kickoff Sports Show this Tuesday morning. Appreciation to everyone who joined on Facebook. Thank you all very much. The show returns 9 a.m. tomorrow. Young Striker 9, Oladapo Okunobi will be right here to take you through the ever-exciting world of sport. Remember, sport is life. Always participate actively in sporting activities. My name is Omoniji Alade. You call me the sports wizard. Coming up by 9:30 a.m. will be from the dailies. Comrade Adedam Olalafenwa is on standby. We'll be joined virtually with Comrade Ade Ajishokwe Ayodeji much later on the show. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
Boss.